Okay, strap yourselves in because today we are diving into the deep end of cryptocurrency.
Jumping right in.
That's right, no waiting in the shallows today. Our listener sent us, get this, a Bitcoin Platinum Crypto Mastery course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so clearly someone doing some research, maybe thinking about dipping their toes in the crypto waters, and I have to say, this course is not messing around.
It really isn't. It's incredibly comprehensive. I mean, it covers, well, just about everything. Blockchain trading, even DeFi and NFTs.
It's the whole shebang, even real-time market analysis, which is
Pretty impressive for an online course.
pretty impressive. I gotta admit, though, sometimes I still find myself asking, okay, what is cryptocurrency really? Like everyone's throwing around these terms, digital gold,
Yeah.
decentralized finance.
It does get a little buzzwordy.
Exactly, buzzwordy. So, like, back to basics. What are we actually talking about here?
You're right. It's good to define things. At its core, cryptocurrency is basically digital money, right? But the key is that it operates completely outside of traditional financial institutions.
So, no banks involved.
No banks, no government control. It's all decentralized.
Okay, I get the no banks part. That's appealing to some people for sure, but how does that actually work? What's this whole blockchain thing everyone keeps talking about?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's where I start to get a little lost.
I think that's true for a lot of people. Blockchain, it sounds like this mysterious, magical thing, but it's actually just a really clever system.
So, demystify it for us.
All right, picture a public ledger, right? Like a record of every transaction. Now imagine that ledger copied across a massive network of computers. Each block, representing a group of transactions, is chained to the one before it using cryptography.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty complex, but the result is a system that is incredibly secure. It's tamper-proof, transparent because everyone can see it, and it's constantly being verified by this entire network.
So it's like it's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It's not just sitting on one server somewhere that a hacker can just break into.
Exactly, it's distributed.
But wait, I've also heard that there are different types of blockchains. Something about proof of work and proof of stake.
Ah, you're getting into the nitty-gritty. Those are called consensus mechanisms. They're the way that blockchains actually agree on which transactions are valid and should be added to that ledger.
Okay, so break it down.
Sure. Proof of work, the OG, that's what Bitcoin uses. It relies on a ton of computers basically racing to solve complex math problems. The first one to solve it gets to add the next block to the chain and gets rewarded with some Bitcoin. It's very secure, but very energy intensive.
I see the issue there.
Right, so proof of stake is like a different approach. Think of it like a voting system. People who hold more of the cryptocurrency get more say in which transactions get approved.
So the more you have, the more power you have.
Exactly. And it's generally seen as being much more energy efficient. Now, this course, I bet it dives deep into the nuances of each mechanism and compares them. I'm sure it gets pretty interesting.
All right, I'll take your word for it. So, okay, we've got Bitcoin, but there's more to blockchain than just that, right? What other cool, innovative things are people doing with this technology?
Oh, so many things. Think about supply chains.
Uh,
Imagine you're buying coffee, and you can actually track the journey of those beans from the farm in Colombia all the way to your cup.
wow, that's pretty cool, actually.
Right. Blockchain can make supply chains completely transparent. You could see every step of the process, know it's ethically sourced, everything. And we're seeing it in other areas too. Secure voting systems, medical records, all sorts of potential applications.
So blockchain's got range. I'm starting to get it. All right, let's say I'm convinced. I want in on this crypto thing. How do I actually buy some? Is it like online shopping? Just add to cart and check out.
It's getting easier all the time, that's for sure. The first step is usually signing up for an account on what's called a cryptocurrency exchange. They act like marketplaces where you can buy and sell different cryptos.
Okay, so kind of like a stock market, but for
Mhm.
crypto.
Exactly. You'll need to link a bank account, do some verification stuff, but it's becoming more and more user-friendly, especially with some of these popular exchanges. Then, once you've got some crypto, you need a digital wallet to store it.
A wallet, huh? So like my physical wallet, but digital. Just keep my crypto tucked away in there.
Exactly, but you're not just storing the actual coins, you're storing the keys to access them.
So this is not your average username and password situation.
This is way more secure. We're talking about private keys. These are long, unique codes. Think like a super secret password that prove you own your crypto.
I'm seeing a pattern here. Security's a big deal in the crypto world.
It has to be. Lose your private key, and you lose access to your crypto. Forever. There's no bank to call and say, hey, I forgot my password. Can you reset it?
Yikes. So I'm guessing this course really hammers home the importance of security.
It's better. It sounds like it's covering all the bases. Choosing secure wallets, Understanding the different types, hot wallets for convenience, cold wallets for maximum security, it's all in there.
So, okay, I'm being super careful. My crypto is safe and sound in my digital Fort Knox. Can I actually use it to buy things in the real world? Or is it mostly for investing and trading?
It's a little bit of both, and it's definitely evolving. It's not like you can walk into any store and pay with Bitcoin, not yet anyway. But you can find merchants accepting crypto online. Some travel sites, even certain brick and mortar stores, especially tech-forward ones, are getting on board.
So it's possible, but not quite mainstream.
Exactly. Plus, you've got platforms like PayPal dipping their toes into crypto, which could really open things up. The potential is definitely there, but we're still in the early stages of adoption.
Got it. So, all right, I'm ready for the roller coaster part of this conversation. How do people actually make money or lose it trading this stuff? It seems like everyone's got a hot tip, a can't miss coin, but I'm always skeptical.
Healthy skepticism is good. I mean, it's like any market, there's risk involved, and crypto can be particularly volatile.
Volatile is putting it mildly. It feels like it swings wildly up and down.
That's the nature of the beast. This course probably dives into the different approaches to trading. There's fundamental analysis, which is looking at the underlying value of a cryptocurrency, its technology, its team, its use cases.
So trying to figure out if it's actually worth something, not just hype.
Exactly. Then there's technical analysis, which is more about using charts and patterns to try and predict price movements, kind of like reading tea leaves, but with graphs.
I see. So trying to time the market, buy low, sell high, all that.
It's a lot more complex than that, especially in the crypto world. This course probably covers all sorts of trading strategies, different types of orders, risk management. It's a whole world unto itself.
Well, I hope it emphasizes risk management because it seems like things can go south pretty quickly in this world. Speaking of which, is this course one of those get-rich-quick schemes I keep hearing about? Because that always sets off alarm bells for me.
It's good to be wary of those. From what I've seen, though, this course seems to promote responsible trading, not just chasing the latest pump and dump scheme. It has a section on successful trading strategies with actual case studies, which suggests a more grounded approach.
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. It's not all just smoke and mirrors and promises of overnight riches. But this course doesn't stop at Bitcoin and trading, right? There's all this talk about DeFi and NFTs, things that seem even more futuristic. Are those just buzzwords, or are they actually game changers?
It's more than just buzz, I think. DeFi, or decentralized finance, it's basically rebuilding the entire financial system on the blockchain.
The whole thing, really.
Yep, that's the goal. Imagine earning interest on your crypto without a bank involved, or taking out loans, or trading synthetic assets, all powered by smart contracts on the blockchain.
So cutting out the middleman, all the traditional financial institutions?
Exactly. Giving more control and potentially more transparency to the users. It's still early days, but the potential is huge. And NFTs, well, that's another rabbit hole.
People are paying millions for digital monkeys and virtual sneakers. Is that just hype, or is there something more to it?
It's definitely wild, but there's a real concept behind the hype. NFTs are about digital ownership. Imagine owning the original digital file of a piece of art or a collectible. That ownership is verified on the blockchain.
Okay, so it's like owning a one-of-a-kind trading card, but digital.
Right, and it opens up all sorts of possibilities. Digital art, collectibles, even virtual real estate in the metaverse.
An underverse, right. Another buzzword that's been thrown around a lot lately. So how does that all tie into Web3, this idea of a decentralized internet? This course seems to be pushing that vision of the future pretty hard. Realistic, or is it just wishful thinking?
Web3 is definitely more of a vision than a reality right now, but it's a powerful one. Imagine a more user-centric internet where you have control over your data, your identity, instead of big tech companies owning it all.
Yeah, that's a big shift from how things work now.
It's a massive shift. It's about building a more open, transparent, equitable digital world. But there are obviously a lot of challenges, both technical and social, to making that happen.
It sounds exciting, but also incredibly complicated.
It is. I mean, it's basically trying to reinvent the internet as we know it. It's fascinating to watch unfold, and who knows, maybe this course sheds some light on how we get from here to there.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground, from the basics of blockchain to trading strategies to this mind-blowing vision of the future. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, but also kind of excited. But I can't let us wrap up without addressing the elephant in the room: security. It seems like every other day there's a story about a hack, a scam, millions of dollars lost. That's got to be a major concern, especially in a decentralized world where there's no central authority to turn to.
You are absolutely right to be concerned. Security is paramount in the crypto world, and it's great that this course prioritizes it. It's not just about the technology, it's about understanding how to protect yourself. It's about choosing secure wallets, recognizing scams, being aware of the risks.
So education is key.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power, especially in a space like this. There are so many ways to get tripped up, and the bad actors are always coming up with new tricks. This course likely dives deep into best practices, real-world examples of what can go wrong, how to stay safe. That's the kind of stuff everyone needs to know, even if they're just starting out.
That's a lot to take in.
Hmm.
We've gone from blockchain basics to trading strategies to the future of finance and the internet. That's a pretty wild ride.
It is, and we've only just scratched the surface.
That's right. I think the big takeaway here is that the crypto world is vast, complex, and constantly evolving. There's so much to learn, so much potential, but also a lot of risk. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
No, but for those who are willing to dive in, do their research, and stay informed, it can be an incredibly exciting and rewarding space.
So what are you waiting for? This deep dive is giving you a taste of what's out there. It's time to go explore, discover, and see what the future holds. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one building the next big thing in this crazy crypto world.
You never know.
You never know. That's the beauty of it.
Exactly.
Okay, that's it for our deep dive today. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe out there in the wild world of crypto.
Bye, everyone.
See ya!